The Esther B. Clark is called a non-public school, and that means that we are available for the public school districts in the Bay Area when their own special education services have been unable to arrest the kinds of behaviors, be they disruptive, be they safety behaviors, be they school refusal behaviors, and they can call upon us and our therapeutic milieu and our interdisciplinary team, where we work specifically on helping these youngsters regulate those emotions, be able to manage those behaviors so they can return to the district and partake in their academic programs.
We really do an amazing job of giving kids new skills to function in a public school setting or in a community setting so that they can reach their goals, which is to be among peers that they choose to be around and in a community that they want to be in. So we serve kids that are having emotional and behavioral challenges in grades 2nd through 10th.
The kids we serve at Esther B. Clark School on an educational level or eligibility level are youngsters identified as having emotional disturbance or other health impaired. On a clinical level, these are youngsters who are plagued by anxiety, by depression. They could have disruptive mood dysregulation disorder. They may have severe attentional issues. All of these so debilitating that they've been unable to derive educational benefit in the less restrictive settings. The hallmark of Esther B. Clark School is our interdisciplinary team approach to working with these youngsters. So we basically have here a therapeutic milieu with a structured behavior program.
Obviously we have a day full of academics when kids are able to access curriculum, but we're a therapeutic day school. So our kids are in therapy weekly and they're receiving 4 therapies per week typically.
The therapy is designed to help kids develop self-care plans, to elevate their awareness of their emotional states, to begin to practice some more conscious perspective taking so that they have a better perception of themselves and how others are approaching them. And the behaviors in the classroom are made aware of that and guide, support, and structure the youngster in terms of carrying out those self-care plans to ultimately increase instructional time in the classroom with the teachers.
We were looking for a school like EBC because we were out of ideas. We were out of patience and we needed a way to save our family. I mean, our family was broken and was just heading down this dark hole.
Cal's parents heard about EBC because the school district was recognizing that Cal was not deriving educational benefit from the programs that they had inside the district. So 98% of the referrals that Esther B. Clark School gets are from special education personnel in local public school districts.
When EBC was presented to us and the type of place it was and what it could offer, it was just like a parting of the clouds a little bit. Like there was some hope. It's like, yes, we want to try this.
I transferred to EBC because I was having a hard time in school. I had to be pulled out for a whole bunch of stuff. I used to run away. I used to disobey the teachers.
She has a lot of anger management issues too that were much more prevalent back then. So I'd say that was one of the lowest times for us because you just feel so helpless. Your kid is blowing up about something that we would deem as trivial.
The first thing that we do in reaching any new student is to form a relationship with them, understanding their challenges and their needs as well as the families. And once that relationship is established, then we can begin to plan how we're going to diminish some of the struggles and challenges that the child has. And we do that by countering those challenges with skills.
Cal was initially put on to our positive behavior teaching program. So every period, the classroom stopped and the behaviorists would ask the youngsters how they thought they did that period, what their accomplishments were, what their challenges had been. And we're trying to get kids to be more aware of themselves during each hour of the day.
It was like when you play football, when you make a mistake, your coach is right there and they help you. It just made me feel good inside.
So the better the kids feel about themselves, the more likely they are to engage with us in academics. Then we praise and reward them for engaging in the academics, and that makes them feel better.
So I think EBC School helped Cal in really building her confidence. Through the therapeutic program, she learned new skills to recognize and work through her emotions. Behaviorally, her challenges diminished over time, and she started valuing the relationships that she had with staff and peers and her family.
And so now she has gone to an academic-oriented school, which is exactly the outcome we want for all of our kids at EBC.
I think the biggest impact EBC has had is that it's made our family whole again, and it's given our daughter self-esteem and skills for life that she's going to use forever. You can't even describe the feeling of knowing that there's a school out there that can give that to your child when you've come from such a low, dark place.
Now I have a whole new perspective. I love my family and I respect my family. EBC changes your life in a good way.